Norm, finish your thought. I'm sorry.
No, I just remember when Christopher Reeves, I mean, he's so courageous. Like, he was after, what happened to him.
Sure. He fell off a horse.
Yeah, and I always think how hard that was because he was paralyzed, from the neck down and stuff. But anyways, and when you're paralyzed from the neck down, when you're a guy, that means your cock is paralyzed.
Sure.
Pretty well.
Absolutely.
That's all you think about. You're not thinking about your shin. But he became a director after that, which was very incredible to me. It was awe-inspiring.
Here's an embarrassing. Christopher Reeves, HBO was the first, I think, to get back in the fold with him after his accident. And he was in the theater, and I worked at HBO. We were all invited up. And
what was he doing?
It was a project they gave him.
Was he a director?
It might have been a director, or he was his producing, but it was one of the first things back. So it was big news. So they invited us all to the theater. So he was backstage, right? So he was mic'd, and we're all out in the theater, and someone's like introducing him, and you can't see him yet. And it's a very big event. No one had seen him in public, really. And what happened is they turned on his mic early. So when the person's like, ladies and gentlemen, it gives you hear through the whole theater. And it was it was so loud. And people were like, are you fucking kidding me? You can't. Where's the engineer? And they're like, so ladies and gentlemen. It was like literally
was he
Darth
an
Vader behind
he was
the
an
curtain.
actor?
What do you mean?
He was acting? I thought I knew he was directing. I didn't know he was an actor as
No,
well.
Norm, this wasn't a skit.
What do you...
This wasn't a sketch.
He was really making that noise.
Well, why was he in the theater?
He was behind the stage being introduced to he was going to talk about his first project producing for since the accident.
Oh.
You thought he was going to walk on stage
No, I didn't
and do a
understand
role?
what he was going to do.
Well, Mike, you did leave that out. You left that out.
What did I leave out?
I mean, I can understand Norm's misunderstanding of that story.
But he did
play
show,
it back.
But he
play
did,
it back.
But he did show great restraint because if I was him, if I was a producer or something, I'd be like, okay, in this scene, we're going to fucking kill 50 horses. I don't care if it's a coming-of-age story about a young boy in New Hampshire. We're killing some fucking horses.
And it'd be one of those things when you look back at a retrospective of his work, you'd always be like, you'd see a horse get killed, and you'd be like, that's so Reeves.
Yeah, that's Reeves.
So Reeves.
I want to redo Black Beauty. Take 18. Black Beauty jumps across the ravine.
Mr. Ed talks like a fucking sailor.
Take 19.